Hey there, YouTube. It's Trace the Transformer. It's November 9th, 2016, and I am fucking terrified. So, first off, forgive my language in this video because I might be kind of candid right now. Um, it is November 9th, 2016. That means as of 2 days ago, I am 7 months on testosterone. So this is what my voice sounds like, 7 months on testosterone. Um, yeah, obviously today we know who our new president is. So that's what's obviously mostly on my mind, and I'm sure what's on most people's mind. But today is also the day that I'm supposed to go to my courthouse and pick up my name and gender marker paperwork and find out my court date. I was hoping today would be a really exciting day. I've been waiting for a week to find out when this day would be, and now it's here, and I'm nervous as all hell. I filmed a video of myself before I went to the courthouse to drop off my paperwork, and I'll probably put that on here. The people were nothing but nice to me when I went there last time. There were a lot of people that didn't know a lot about what I was doing or understand my paperwork. But there was one girl there that was super helpful, and nobody was anything but nice. So I hope it stays that way this time. I hope nobody suddenly has any personal objections or something to what I'm doing. And I'm just kind of grateful that I got it in when I did, in case things begin to change. And I'm really worried for anybody that is going to have to go through this process now. I'm really grateful for where I'm at, but it definitely doesn't stop me from thinking about everybody coming in after me, kids and adults and people that are just realizing who they are. So you all are on my mind, definitely, for sure. So I'm gonna go pick up this paperwork, and everybody's on my mind. Wish me luck. So I just got home from the courthouse. I picked up my paperwork today, and I have a court date set for my legal name and gender marker change. January 9th is the day that I see the judge, and hopefully everything gets finalized and I get all set to go. I'm a little disappointed it's not till January, because I turned it in, I turned it in a couple weeks ago, so it's only supposed to have to run in a paper for 4 weeks, and now they even told me it doesn't have to do that, so I don't know what's delaying it out so far, but I am grateful that I do have a date set, but I'm a little worried, Now I have to wait until January, and I feel like a lot can happen between now and January. I posted something on my Instagram today about a quote from Seth MacFarlane about being fearful about Trump being president. One of my friends wrote, oh, you don't have to be scared. You would have had to been more scared with Hillary. It's all going to be okay. And I just told her, it's not going to be okay, necessarily. It's going to be okay for you. It's going to be okay for straight white people. But it's not going to be okay for everybody. It very easily could change tomorrow for many of us. And because a lot of people, I think, aren't faced with that reality, they don't realize it. And it's really unfortunate that we're in this kind of position when maybe some people just really haven't thought of the position they put us in. I live in a very conservative community. I have very real and legitimate concerns right now that, what if the clerk that I work with or the judge that I'm assigned for this case between now and then decides that because Donald Trump is president, he's going to protect their religious freedoms, and they have personal objections to what I'm doing, and they don't want to legalize my name and gender marker change. or they want to postpone it because they're hoping laws will change so that eventually I can't do it if they postpone it long enough. And I feel like those are very real concerns because those are things that are happening in other states. I'm bringing these things up to people I know, and they're like, oh, that can't happen, that would never happen, that won't happen. They are happening. It is happening. It's happening in other states. Just because we live in California and we're fortunate to be someplace very liberal, and because they don't see it in the news and they don't have to worry about it happening to them, they don't seem to understand that it does happen and it is happening. And it has the very real potential to happen here, especially now, more than ever. So that's part of what's kind of confusing and disheartening. I even have family members. My father voted for Donald Trump, and Hillary Clinton by no means, in my opinion, was a great alternative, or even necessarily, I would say maybe better in many instances, but you know, but not great, obviously. I mean, I didn't want to vote for her, but I am legitimately scared now. You know, the Seth MacFarlane quote was, you know, there were people that didn't like Bush. There were people that didn't like or agree with Obama. People are legitimately afraid now that Trump is our president. His vice president has taken away funding from AIDS and HIV care and given it to conversion therapy programs. This is reality. It's something I don't really even like to talk about or mention to people right now because there's not a lot we can do about it, but it is reality and it's something to be aware of. And that is just terrifying on levels that I don't think the rest of our brothers and sisters in our nation really realize or have to deal with. So unfortunately, for right now, I am probably not going to be continuing to make my YouTube videos, at least for a while, until I kind of feel this all out and see where it's going. I'm not really big into social media, just because of personal privacy beliefs and whatnot. And now more than ever, I don't know that I feel safe continuing to post personal opinions on something like this. Maybe if something comes up politically and I feel like I have a really strong opinion about it, I will, but I don't know that I want to be on here documenting my personal transition and whatnot right now. Like I said, that may change. But honest to God, like, some people I think that I'm just being silly or unrealistic. But you realize, like, the Dakota Access Pipeline right now, there are peaceful protesters there right now that are being maced and shot with rubber bullets. There are members of the news media that are there trying to report on this issue that are being arrested. And he was threatening to arrest Megyn Kelly, and he's threatening to arrest Hillary, not only for, like, all of the reasons that she should be arrested for, but for, like, you know, her saying nasty things about him and things like that. Like, freedom of speech and freedom of press are at stake at this point. People saying nasty things about the president, getting you locked up in jail, I mean, a lot of these things I guess we've been dealing with covertly since Bush, and now they're just more in your face and there and out in the open, and he's more brash about them. But fuck. But fuck, you know? So, yeah. So yeah, I guess this is Trace the Transformer, 7 months on testosterone. Much love to everybody out there in the community. Stay brave, stay strong. I feel like all we can do is try to show love and try to educate, be there for each other, look out for each other, not only within the LGBT community, but all of our communities and minorities. And I think we can pull through this. We just have to show our good, positive, true colors now. But I think that's it for me for now. So everybody take care. Everybody be good to each other.